to utilize that block from the Zips and able to tool them and get herself a kill.
Abby Lee takes big swing from Carliana Jones.
A little bit of a hole in the block. Again, one-on-one there from the kill from Carliana Jones. So if you're Buffalo, you away with the block.
Lee to serve, quick set, and Jones again delivers for Akron. She is playing with such confidence.
She has. Carliana Jones has had a lot of power on her swings. You can see here, she gets up quick and times it perfectly from that set from Viskova. Confidence out there, especially coming off of a big week last week, hopefully bringing that into this week and really being that leader and go-to hitter for the Zips.
As is Carliana Jones right there. Big swing by Brissett. UT able to get it back though. Akron gets the point on the block. Well, they're really playing well right now. They're coming. Lee is there. Akron the block in the play.
Big block there well from the Zips.
Forland serving Jones. They've had no answer for Carliana Jones tonight. None whatsoever.
Not. She's been doing an excellent job. She's been turning inside the court. Keep yourself from getting any sort of tool.
Well, Carliana again stems the tide of Buffalo 4-3. That's her 6th kill. Boy, perfect there, wasn't it?
It was that one.
Baker. And reliable Carliana Jones stops the momentum a little bit. Jones. Akron gets the point in the block. It keeps them alive.
Nice job. Thunder on their heels. Land right in front of them.
Akron swing. Krista Thulu delivers. It's 22-21.
Akron gives the Buffalo Bulls the point.
Akron the point on the swing by Jones on the outside. Akron point. Stops the bleeding a little bit. 11-6. Carliana Jones behind the line for the blue and gold. Huge swing, but Akron the block off the Trebahovska swing.
Huge.
Nice block. Akron gets the point big time that time by Jones and Brissett at the net. Krista Thulu. Akron point. Trebahovska. Jones, the block, but Akron's pointing went out of bounds. Nice play by Baker. There's a block again. They've done it all night long. Jones again. Akron stays alive, 24-17.
Abby Lee with the float serve to Del Real. Through the middle, that's going to be a kill for Carliana Jones.
It's so fast.
Serve to Chloe Brown. She has problems with it once again. Forland from the back row, touched on the block. And Carliana Jones able to disrupt that attack from the Bulls.
Does it again.
Abby Lee will float to Baker, middle set Jones. She'll get the kill in the 6-1 seam through the middle. And then it'll draw us to a break as the Bulls trail by 3 here, 15-12, Akron on top. We'll step aside. You're watching Bulls Volleyball on ESPN+. Jones with the float serve to Trebahovska. Mandy Lee has to handle the second with her forearms, and Kange will tip over. Jones the first. Set right side, Brissett. Cross-court swing from the right side to the corner. Challenge stoppage. The float serves to Del Rio. Viskova goes middle to Jones. Touched by Kange. They'll reset. This time, Jones will get the kill.
You know, that's a great choice by Viskova going back-to-back to Jones. You know, it looks like it got Kange off the noggin there. She actually didn't see that second ball.
Mandy Lee with the float serve to Del Rio. Viskova goes middle, and Jones will close it out in set number 1 as she cut it wrist away to the near sideline. Akron will take set number 1, 25-23. We'll step aside here during the intermission. You're watching Buffalo Bulls Volleyball on ESPN+.
Now we see her swinging.
Yeah, it's one thing to have the setter jump with your left hand. It's another thing to be a lefty setter that can turn and rip a ball.
Yeah, be ready for maybe a tip or a roll shot.
Portland are going to swing from the outside, and that is Carliana Jones.
I was almost up on her foot, it looked like, too. Maybe they stopped playing a little too. You get used to that speed. I think these middle blockers, the Akron middles are fantastic. Oh.
Pass. Set outside. Brissett tips down the line. Chloe Brown able to get it with the hands. Spun into the block. That is Baker. Looked like Jones had closed as well.
Wow. That was a solid block. Fully formed right in front of Trevor Hoskins' face.
Front row for the Bulls. Set outside. Gash will spin one off the hands. Mandy Lee goes middle and Shaw, and that is blocked as there were two blockers in the way. I believe Jones got it, but Gash was there for the assist as well.
Get it done.
Akron back up 21-19. Mandy Lee will push outside. Trevor Hoska tips. Vitskova able to get underneath it, and Gash will swing cross court. Beauty got handcuffed, and the Bulls will send over the free ball. Jones the first. Vitskova goes right side. Brissett swung on cross court. And that's a kill as it finds the near sideline.
You don't see that often with a middle blocker getting the free ball. Jones there making that pass, making a money pass on a free ball. You know, you're not really seeing that often.
Yeah, well, again, Akron back on top 3-22-19.
Fantastic night tonight.
Portland with another hard-driven ball. A bit of a collision on the zip side, but both players seem to be okay. Vanessa Del Real steps back to serve for the Zips. The floats to Feudy. Abby Lee handles the second. Trebahovska into the block as Vitskova there to answer.
It's short. Now she's out. She can't hit.
You know, Jones doesn't care about whether or not Baker's there as she runs through the middle for the kill. And Jones coming into today was hitting .420. I believe that mark may actually lead the MAC in terms of hitting efficiency, if I'm not mistaken. Portland retains the serve as she floats to Twig. The second slide on Jones. She'll go off 1 foot and beat Portland in 6.